Hello, Immuni. I'm a digital artist. I'm still learning art and looking for my art style. Those are my artworks. Pretty, right? Today I'll show y'all how I draw, since I'm lacking content. Before we start, subscribe to support me. Well, first I start looking for a reference. Pinterest is my only friend, so I look up there. I look up for figures, poses, or dolls. I get a lot of inspiration from them. I'm really disappointed in myself. I thought I was screen recording, but no. Anyways, as you see, I do some sketches before I start with the artwork. Doing some warm-up is good too. I made 3 sketches, but I chose the first one. It looked the easiest, LOL. Also, since I'm a fan art artist, I was thinking of who to draw. I decided to draw Swa from Alien Stage. I hate Luca, so I start with a real sketch. You know, some fixing, changing pose, drawing the actual character. The way I'm cooking. The way you feel after art block is scrumptious, making me feel I'm the chosen one. After the sketch we do line art. Well, mine is not that neat. I rather focus on rendering.
I can see what they're doing, what he's doing. I can see it, I feel it. He's cooking.
Now we start with base color. I use 3 layers for my base. 1 for skin, 2 for clothes, 3 for hair. I use more for complex characters. I use lasso tool. It's easier to color the base. Check out if your base color have no gaps. It feels wrong to leave it like that. Well, when I finish my base, I group all my layers with the line art layer too. Now I grab an airbrush and I clip mask a new layer on the dress. Lower the opacity to 50% and choose a darker color and apply it as a shadow. I merge the layers and do the same thing to the skin and hair. For the skin I use a tinted color, around the shoulder and the cheeks. And for the hair, I will use a light color since it's black. You know the logic. Then Alpha lock your line art layer. I color light brown around the face and the shoulders. After that, I duplicate my file. Why, I have no idea. For safety if I mess it up. When you secure your file, merge the other layers together, and then we start rendering. On this process, you will just add details. Well, I'm bad at explaining, but you can check that. I'm drawing the eyes with darker color to make it pop off. Then I start with the hair, yada yada. You can always render the way you like. After we finish with hair, I added a little shade to her shoulder, with some light to make it look more realistic. You get the spirit. Then as you can see, I work on her hands. I always check some fabric for a reference. Let's not forget her dress. I was struggling with the other hand, but I survived. And yeah, it's gonna look something like that. You can check the difference before and after. Now for the last thing, background and lighting. I made the backgrounds, I was lost. I decided to make both of them blurry to focus on the actual character. For the first one, I took reference from the official art. There were some bubbles, I think. So I JSD draw them, then blur, then draw over it. Basically, I don't know what I'm doing. Confidence is the key. After that, I use multiply layer, add layer to match the background effect. It depends on your artwork where the lighting should be added. I use overlay layer to reflect some of the background color. I somehow decided not to. For my other background, it's also a reference. Nothing much to say, enjoy the speed paint. Alright, I use noise filter at the end. It's a must for me. I sometimes use the normal one or switch it to multi. Your choice. After that, I'm done. I asked my TikTok bookies to help me choose. Most of them choose the second one, but I'll keep the first one too. It's been a long 5 minutes. Hopefully you like my art process. If you're interested in being my TikTok bookie, add me. Also comment below what y'all want on next video. I'll try to post more.
Yeah! Okay, love you guys. Don't forget to smile.